happening? What the hell is Lisa doing on at 10 o'clock at night? Right? I'm working on videos and I figured I'm not tired. So if anybody else isn't tired, we might as well do animal totems. And it's so interesting because I was sitting here debating what I wanted to do. And I got excited about animal totems. I was like, I ain't done that in a while. So let's do some animal totems. I got clean glasses on. That's a plus. There we go. Okay. So, hi everybody. How are you? It is a beautiful Saturday evening. What day is it? What day is it? Right? And we're going to jump right into it, right? Let's jump right into it. Let's make some stuff happen. Because I don't know how long I'll be online, but we're going to work, right? Love the hair. Thank you. It is kind of a hair thing today. I got blue because I thought I'm gonna make it a lavender color. I put a little hair color in my hands and put it in my hair that quickly, and I turned it to a Smurf. Oh, you can still see it on my hands, right? I went, whoo, if that did that to my hands, what is it doing to my hair? I washed it off immediately. I use the best hair color conditioner stuff, you guys. It just is great stuff. But yeah, so it went blue immediately, and I was like, holy shit, that's blue. But it's really not that bad because you can't see it, but I have purple at the bottom and then the tips are blue. So anyways, let's move forward. So what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about our animal totems. And what are our animal totems? Our animal totems are guides that have signed up to come in with us for a lifetime. Now, we have two different kinds of totems, just like we have two different kinds of guides, right? We have permanent and transitional. So we're going to be talking about both of them this evening because I don't know which kind of guide it is going to be when I first start reading them. I'm just going to start giving you information. And if it rings with you, that's wonderful. And generally animal totems kind of settle right into our heart because we probably already like them as to accordance to whatever animal we're talking about, because we carry a lot of their traits. And that's what animal totems do. They come in, they lend us their traits of strength or compassion or whatever, and they help us get through life. Permanent ones are there from the moment we're born to the moment we pass away. Transitional ones come in middle times when we have little things that we need to learn lessons on, and maybe one of our guides doesn't have a forte in that. So there's your definition of what an animal totem is. In shamanism, I work with them quite often. I use them when I'm doing healing journeys and things like that because they help create a wonderful, steady energy within that type of a deep healing situation. If my internet gives me troubles, I'm just gonna pull my hair out. My blue hair. So anyways, we're going to start with Brenda Climo this evening. Brenda, I feel like there's some situations in life, and we're going to transition from animal totems to whatever hell comes through, right? And obviously I'm talking fast this evening because I am like connected this evening. We just have had 2 hours worth of shamanic discussion, and my energies are like, there's no way I'm going to sleep. So anyways, I am grounded, believe it or not. I'm grounded, centered, protected, taken care of energetically, just on a roll. So, Brenda Climo, there's some situations that you're not seeing to the bottom of, or my indication is you're seeing to the bottom of them, but you're ignoring some really important details or facts. I want to call them facts that you can be like, yeah, that's okay, but. And the animal totem they give me for this for you is the ostrich. They're like, why are you burying your head in the sand on some things that you need to change, eliminate, revamp, or something? There's something going on. There's a roadblock for you emotionally that it's easier just to skirt around it a little bit than it is to deal with it head on. And they're like, I don't know if that's going to be really prosperous for you in the long run because you really do have to deal with this. It's like a thing. It's a thing that's going to be in your life. And I actually feel it's like about somebody else that they're not going to go away. There's somebody that you love. It's in your family. It's your soul circle. And it's just something that needs to be addressed. I think it's something that is a tough conversation that you just may not want to have with somebody. I don't know. That's just kind of what they're giving me. But that ostrich, man, that ostrich can run fast and stick its head in the sand, can it? Absolutely. Okay, moving on. Moving on. If everybody could share one time, that'd be fabulous. You tried and got defriended. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Aaron Kilmer. I don't know. You crack me up. Oh, I'm so sorry, Brenda. There'll be resolution there eventually. There'll be resolution there eventually. I know it doesn't feel like it probably right now, but there will be resolution eventually. Okay. Okay, moving on. Let's see, you guys. There is no list. I scroll up and down in the feed. If my guides say that person right there, then that's who I go with. So if you're coming in, yes, or early or coming in late, it doesn't matter. I scroll up and down continuously, and your name just may be called. You just don't know. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on. We're going to go with Jody Graydon. Are you still here, Jody Graydon? I will check to see if people are still here before I start going down the rabbit hole. So Jody Graydon, are you still here? Ooh. I better come back down here so I can see. Guys, yes, she is. Okay. Don't forget, you guys, like, follow, share, please. And you can find me at, where do I reside? Right here, mymysticallife.com. I'm not offering readings right now or healing sessions. I'm a private tutor. I teach people how to tone up and flex their intuitive muscles. So that would be probably my husband. So I am always, hey, what? Yes. He's going to want to come on with me. That's why I'm checking. So anyways, I work with people and I help develop your intuitive skills. Everybody's a psychic. Everybody's an intuitive. And I teach classes. So that's what I do. You can find me. Carbonado. Yes, I know what it is, honey. Okay. So let's move on. Jody Graydon. I want to talk. As soon as I looked at your photo, my ears started popping. Oh, that's really cool. They want to talk, and this is a really, really interesting one, by the way. I don't think I've done one of these in like a very long time. They talk about how super high altitudes. The first thing I think of is the bald eagle, those huge raptors that can go so flippin' high. But they're saying go above the bald eagle, go up into what are those things called? Condors. Go into the condors. This is this huge bird. I got this immense feeling that went with this. And they're talking about some of the things that you could be doing in life are so much more expansive than what you have set yourself as a goal. So I really think you're cutting yourself short. I think you're a much more expansive person than you give yourself credit for. I feel like you have some self-talk that somebody told you earlier on in life that you just haven't kicked yet. And it's a subtlety. Because I really feel like you're working on yourself. But it's just one of these things that somebody said it to us when we were very little, and we just held that. And I think that you've created a little bit of a roadblock for yourself. Not that you're stifled, but you get to a point you're like, I don't know. It feels like the cliff is going to fall off. Guess what happens when you come to the edge of the cliff and the cliff isn't there anymore? You step off the side and you fly. That's exactly what condors do. And I love this visualization. I love your guide. You have a guide that is fantastic. And he's great at visualization. And he's talking about when you step up to the edge of the cliff, that is exactly what condors do. The condor cannot take off from the ground. It can only catch the wind and jump off into the wind. So that's what this is saying. This guide is saying, let someone help you become what you're supposed to be becoming. And that's really, they love that you're becoming something new. And I hope that you feel that, or that you have the thought that you can do that. Because if not, you need a cheerleader section. You really, really need a cheerleader section, because you have some really, I don't know if you write, I don't know what you do, but somebody needs to hear your story, something along those lines. I just don't know why they think you should be out there like flying like that, huge and expansive and just up on the wind. I love it. Thank you for the nudge. I know it. Just been scared for that first step. Need that leap of faith. You absolutely need to take it. I know I'm on late. It's like past my bedtime. You need to take that leap of faith. Free fall into your support system and depend upon them, and let them know you're depending upon them, whether it is somebody in your physical life or if it's your guides, right? How many of you guys free fall into your guides' arms? How many? This is how I got where I am doing this, just enjoying everybody's company, having a great time, connecting you guys to your spirit guides. None of this is me. This is all your guides and my guides, because I took a free fall into my guides' arms and I trusted them. And so just do it. Just do it. That condor, that's huge. That's a huge, 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 huge energy. I'm not even kidding. That's like a really incredible, incredible animal totem. That's a lifelong totem, by the way. That's important. Weird color. What is your hair color called? I think it's a neon blue, and it is it prism? It's a prism color it's a conditioner that you put in your hair at Sally's Beauty Supply. It's called Prism. Right, Lori Spears? I sent her a picture of the bottle today. So, anyways, moving on, right? But I usually use neon purple or magenta. You came in 1111. I hope that I hope that's a really good guide. And you ordered it? Awesome. Do not follow the manufacturer's instructions. If you follow the manufacturer's instructions and leave it on for that full time, your hair is going to be neon. And I'm not even kidding you. Leave it on for 2-3 minutes and test it. And then be like, maybe next time I'll put a little bit more on. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's go with it. Let's go with it. Go with it. By the way, I have to tell you, I have a really incredible person on my feed that I don't see her today, but we did the John Wayne channeling, right? And I was like so nervous because John Wayne started talking about jazz music. Freaked me out because I was thinking John Wayne, Western music, blah, blah, blah. And then he started talking about jazz music. She totally validated like almost everything that he brought across. I was so thankful. But she like made my day. Sometimes we're really putting ourselves out there, you guys. And we were like, oh, really? Jazz music? It was really, really, really cool. And she validated. It was just great. We love validation, right? We love validation. Okay. Leanne is good for you. This was 2 minutes. No, maybe not even. It was 30 seconds. It was on off. Okay. You're the crazy grandma? I don't consider it crazy. I consider it fashion forward. Okay. Okay. Moving on. Let's talk to Phyllis Glenn. I love your energy. You're very heart-centered. You have a lot of green in your energetic field, and you have clairaudience. You're a clairaudient. I know, you guys, I say animal totems. I'm going to give you exactly what your guides want you to know. I've put forward that I would like to do animal totems tonight, and they go, well, we're going to do whatever the hell we want to do. So your clairaudient, absolutely, 100%. I don't know if you're aware of it or not, but you get a lot of messages from spirit. You're also clairvoyant. So connecting these images would be really super easy for you, very dynamic. I actually feel like you have like a great grandmother that helps you as well. Like she's just like, she's so proud of her hats. I don't know. There's hats. I see hats, straw hats, like green, a green straw hat. I see a green straw hat. Also with this person that I actually have somebody coming across. So we're just going to go with it. Okay. Phyllis, I hope that's okay. Phyllis, are you still here? I hope you're still here, Phyllis. Give me a whoop whoop if you're here, Phyllis. Okay. I want to make sure she's still here because I just want to make sure she's still here before I go down this rabbit hole, right? I got to keep talking or I'm going to lose this here. All right. So I'm going to watch for her. I hope she's still here. This person, it talks about being extremely proud of some of the decisions that you've made. It's almost like she's like, that's what I would have done, but she might have been worded some things just a little bit differently. Okay. Phyllis is still here. All right. So, this person, but I get this feeling right here. I don't know if it was a lung issue or maybe she didn't live life enough or she didn't breathe enough because I get this whoop, whoop. And it's so funny. I hear, bear with me now. I hear, and your little dog too, like the Wizard of Oz. And I hear commemorative plates. I have no idea where we're going with all this, but it's almost like someone's trying to show me their collectibles. Like they kept a lot of stuff. I hope you know who this person is, but I just need you to know that you have a lot of guidance from the other side, not just from your guides, but you have a lot of guidance from family members that have passed away that are there for you. And when you feel that you are not alone, I need you to know you're not alone. You are gifted and graced with so much energy that I feel like they're waiting for you to just explode with it. Your auntie had lung issues. Okay. I just feel like they're waiting for you to just like boom and just be this expansive energy. I don't even, she keeps going back. This person keeps going back to the Wizard of Oz. So they want you to be nostalgic and think back. Like, boy, they keep coming to green too. They keep coming to green for you. A lot of heart-centered stuff. I have to do this really quickly. So just know that you have a lot in front of you. You have some things coming up that you're gonna have to make some decisions. You're going to have to make some, I feel like they have to do with money as well. You're going to have to make some money decisions where you have to kind of decide whether you want to do this or you want to do this. I want you to know that you don't have to shortchange yourself for somebody else. If somebody else needs money or needs the leg up, you have to kind of think about your sink or swim options here. Which is going to be better for you? Is it going to be to help somebody else or to keep yourself afloat? I don't know if this is emotional or monetary or however, but they're saying, hey, you used to love the Wizard of Oz. You can't give, and then pour from an empty cup, right? Take care of yourself. Yeah. Okay. I hope that helps. Yeah. Full moon energy. Like, right. Right, guys? Okay. Moving on. Let's see. You're tatted up with random hair color, right? We're the cool grandmas. This goes all the way down my back. It was done in Hawaii by a nice little kahuna. Oh, nice looking guy. My husband's probably watching this, but he knows he wasn't an ugly guy. Okay, moving on. Clint Eastwood is a jazz pianist? Really? Oh my gosh, I did not know that, Lori Spears. How amazing is that? Yeah, to have the confidence to free fall into your spirit guide, amazing. It wasn't an easy process. I know it sounds like it was like, oh, I trust you. Oh no. He beat me with a 2x4 first. No, that sounds horrible. Archangel Metatron can be a little aggressive in some of his lessons. And we call it 2x4 therapy within the membership. And on My Mystical Life, we call it 2x4 therapy because we realize that he is the hard hitter. He is the one that comes forward and says, this is This is important. It is time to do this, the heavy work. And that is really what happened. It was amazing. It was amazing. Okay. Moving. I'm scrolling back to up and down, you guys. So Kelsey Watkins. Kelsey Watkins, are you still here? Kelsey Watkins. Kelsey Watkins. Or 4x4, right? The 4x4 morning, I was sitting here channeling Ashtar, Commander Ashtar, and I had a 4x4 therapy like download right while I was on. It looked like I had a mini episode, you know, right online. It was, I took a couple days off immediately. Okay, Kelsey Watkins, party's here. Okay. First of all, I want to talk about the color blue. Oh, so blue. I want to talk about the color blue. What I have for you is a really gorgeous, gorgeous blue heron. I actually have two for you. So we're going to go into two different animal totems. I have a blue heron for you, and it's always about being observant. I feel like you see things. I actually feel like you're an empath. I feel like you see things a little bit further than what's on the surface, which is awesome, right? So, what did I say? What? Oh, I hope that helps, Phyllis. I really, really do hope that helps. But this blue heron, it really represents quite a lot of reach in your life. Where there, you notice the theme tonight, you guys, reaching for new things. And my guides have been saying since the beginning of November that the end of February is the time for change. There's going to be massive amounts of change right now. So a lot of it has to do with us energetically. So this blue heron is always about seeing below the surface, always about working for a little bit more. Being patient is a big deal. And then on the other end of all of this, I don't know what you have going on. I have no idea, but I love it because in comes your next animal totem, and it is a transitional totem. It's teaching and working with you on self-love and a love for somebody else, seeing beyond some of their shit and not fixing them, because you're not here to fix anybody. You're not supposed to be fixing anybody, right? But you are here and with this koala, this beautiful little animal that is just about softness and caring and loving and cradling in the arms. Really, really incredible soft energy. What I need to tell you also about blue is your throat chakra. You have to start expressing yourself. You have to emote yourself in a way that is prosperous for you, in a way that is going to be what expresses from the inside of you for who you are, rather than maybe not thinking about some of the things that might pop out of your mouth in situations and then later on going, oh crap, I can't believe I said that. But putting a little thought, exercising your throat chakra, paying attention to those that are around you, and figuring out what, I don't know if you know the situation I'm talking about, but there's situations where you're going to be seeing under the surface and bringing in a new emotional sense to yourself and to somebody else as well. I hope that helps. Okay. Let me know if you see any 4x4s, baseball bats, you know, just any of the good stuff coming at me and I'm not admitting to. Alicia, let me tell you what, I have a hard time seeing my own coming at me. Right? I will be the first to tell you guys, if I'm very blunt, I'm going to tell you exactly what your guides want you to know, because I'm not doing them a service or you a service or me a service if I'm not, right? We're not being honest with everybody. So we're trying to be honest with everybody. Okay. I hope that helps, Kelsey. I hope that helps. Okay. Aloha. Who's from Hawaii? Who's in Hawaii? I can't see who you are. This is what I see. Aloha. I just see Facebook user. Facebook. Gotta love it, right? Gotta love it. Okay. Here we go. You feel like you know what I mean. Beaten with a 2x4. Who else has had 2x4 therapy? By 2x4 therapy, I mean your guides gave you unequivocal evidence that they want you to move forward on your spiritual journey. Like, you're going to do this because it's in your best interest and we love you. Here's a baseball bat. Right? Who else has had 2x4 therapy? Hi, April. How are you? Okay. All right, let's see. I've been dealing with illness for over a year. That 2x4 the crap out of me. I've been going through a lot of change emotionally and spiritually because of it. Understand, right? 2x4 therapy sounds like it would be traumatic and something we don't want to have happen. But I tell you what, it changed my life. And I welcome 2x4 therapy. It means downloads. It means newer levels of connection. And I don't mind it. You asked for the 2x4. Yay, right? You asked for it. We do. As we're going forward, we're on our spiritual journey. We're pushing for more information. We're like, give it to me. I'm ready. Oh shit, I wasn't ready for that. 2x4 therapy is your middle name. I love it. Marie Gantz, let's go with you because I just love it. It's my middle name. Marie Gantz. I don't know why I see you flipping cards. Are you an oracle reader? Do you read oracle cards? Are you a reader? You don't have to answer. It's me asking. I'm just kind of like, what the heck? They're talking about color connection. You should be working with chakras and color therapy. And whatever you have anxiety about, you need to reassess that situation. I know that you're very heavily protected. Archangel Michael is just like, got her. But I get the sensation that you need to release some anxiety, and who the hell doesn't, right? That's like a blanket statement. I don't like that, but I really feel like there's one thing that you can let go of, but it's just a habit, right? It's just a habit that you have revolving in your life. So, well, hello, McFry. There's my husband. So it would be beneficial for you to release some of the things that are just the stressors in life, the triggers, right? Are we kidding? Did you guys see that? What time frame is this? 27:37. I'm having, is it you? I had something in here the other day. I have no idea what it was. And I have video of it just fluttering around. Like you could see the wings. It was the weirdest thing, but I'm not calling it anything. I don't know what it was. Okay. So there we go. But I really feel like you need to be dropping some anxiety, need to be dropping some stress. Do you mind? The dog has so much to say that I'm going to get my squirt bottle out in just a second. In just a second, I'm going to squirt you. Okay. As long as we understand my rules and my parameters. Okay. So he does miss his father. He misses his father. Look at him. Can I just get online? Okay. So in addition to that, I think chakra work would really benefit you. If you did some color therapy, you have a little bit of a slow gear thing going on here with the chakras. It's like one is slowed down just a little bit. You don't have any blockages or anything so much, but it's just a slow feeling to the spin. I think if you were to just do some color therapy in the shower in the morning, like envision the colors of the shower changing colors to red, and all the colors of the chakras. I think that'd be great for you. When you just turned your head, the screen like did a light. Yeah, I turned my head because I had a doohickey behind me again. I keep getting doohickeys. You've been using your robot vacuum to make the cat leave, right? It's the Faja. It's the Faja. Hi, Fry.
Hey.
How are you? Are you paying attention to what we're doing?
I am. I'm trying to get there we go. I got the Facebook feed to shut off.
Okay. I just want to make sure you weren't multitasking.
Okay, no, I didn't.
Behind me again.
Okay.
I keep getting doohickeys. Technology, right? You've been using your robot vacuum to make the cat leave. He's trying to figure out his volume. Okay, so let's move on.
Okay. I think I got it now.
Standing behind me, my chair, been there for like 10 minutes. You're not talking about my chair, right? I have people, energies visiting my room. I'm not quite sure what's going on. And I just put up the copper pyramid in here today. So yeah, nothing going on in here. Right? Okay. Hi, Fry.
What up?
Not much.
Hi, Buford.
Don't get him going, man.
Buford.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have
Here's my voice.
We have a collective feed, you guys, which means we are streamed to several different places, and they all come into this one feed. So if you're not seeing us in any kind of feed where you're at, head over to My Mystical Life on Facebook, and that's probably where most people are. Is right there is My Mystical Life on Facebook. If you're on Late Bloomers, Psychics and Starseeds, you're going to just come up as Facebook user. So make sure you head on over to the other site. Okay.
Come on over to the other side. We have cookies.
We have cookies. Oh, we don't have cookies, but cookies sound really good.
Yeah, I got food delivered during your class, and so I've got brownies.
You're an ass.
Yeah, I know.
I love you.
But I'm your ass.
I am, right? I have enough ass of my own. Thank you. Okay.
Hi, everybody. Okay. I see comments over there. Hi, everybody. Hi.
For those of you that don't know, this is my husband, Sam. Sam is actually in Maryland, unfortunately.
I'm in the D.C. area. I'm 20 minutes from D.C., unfortunately.
I have no idea where I am, but I'm comfy. That's good, Brenda. That's good. I know.
Yes, Teresa. I'm on a job out here. I do not like it here. Katrina's it's not a bad. Just to clarify, it's not a bad area here. It's just I'm not at home, so there's that.
Sam does construction management. That's what Sam does.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So moving on. No, behind the red chair. Really?
Huh. The busted ass red chair. You need to get that out of there.
No, I'm not.
Well, it's just you. Nobody's gonna sit in it.
Taylor's gonna sit in it. And Taylor's gonna fix it.
Although you almost got her the other night.
Yeah, almost sat in it. It's broken. It's broken in a large way, you guys. So let's see. Let's do Risa. Let's do Risa. I'm doing animal totems. Risa,
squirrel.
Huh?
Teresa gets a squirrel.
Go for it.
No, it's a joke. Her and I have. Okay. For those of you that don't know, Teresa and I used to work. Her name's Risa. She goes by Risa. It's Teresa, but her and I used to work together out in Montana, and so we have a long history of poking at one another.
So what I'm going to give you is what I'm going to give you, Risa, is I know it's not going to sound very glamorous. It's a water buffalo. And I know it doesn't sound glamorous, but I have to tell you that it is an animal totem that is always going to be dependable. It's always going to be the one that will step up and do the work because the work needs to be done. Not because they want to do the work so much, but because nobody else wants to step up to the damn plate and somebody has to do it, right? And I just feel like sometimes you cut yourself short at the knees there and will take on too much activity and you start to feel overwhelmed. So I want you to kind of scale some of that back a little bit and just know that you are a powerhouse of intuition, intelligence. I mean, they're like, if you needed to go out and throw hay, you go out and throw 1,000 bales of hay because you needed to get it done or somebody needed to get it done. So just know that that is not unnoticed by a lot of people. There's a lot of people that go, if we need help, XYZ will help us. but also in the communities that you are a part of, whether it be work or for your kids, whatever you do, people know that you're dependable. Dependable is a big word for you. So, and also I want to say it makes a difference that it is a water buffalo, because they are really they're all over the place. They're all over like South America. I think we have some here, someplace.
They're in Africa, Asia, China. There's a lot of them in Asia.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's just that's what that speaks about.
Australia. I think they have them in Australia.
Yeah. I would say I would say that. So I just really think that's a great animal totem for you. Debbie Hall, we can see your comments. We can see your comments now. It's the first time I've seen your name though. Nope, I see it there. Oh, that's like, I think the second time you commented. Okay. So let's move on. I had Oreos and milk. Katrina, thank you. Because I have no, Oreos here. Would you stop?
You be nice to him.
I know, right? Okay, let us go with Lisa Franklin. Lisa Franklin. Lisa Franklin, I have I'm trying to figure out what it is. It's a smaller animal that I'm trying to put a name to it. It's kind of like what is that? What do they call those things? Kookaburras? No, that's a bird. They're little wombat-y looking things. Looks like a small koala-y stuff. This little cheeks thing. Is that called a wombat? I think it's called a wombat. It's an animal that's very versatile. I just feel like if you had to do multiple different jobs on different skill levels, like you could, if you had to go tighten down the sink, you could do that because it needed to be done. But yet if you needed to go do some crafty thing, you could do that as well. I just feel like you have a variety of skills that you could fish from, and that you put thought into things about how to make things stretch or make things last longer, or how to save some things here and there. They're talking about making sure you're putting stuff away. They really want you to be putting stuff away. And maybe it's time to go through some old stuff that you maybe have tucked away in a drawer. I think there's something in a drawer somewhere that you're gonna be cleaning out. I don't know if you have a junk drawer like everybody else in the world has a junk drawer, but there's something that you're going to be finding that you lost a while ago here shortly.
Hi, Allie. Trouble's here, Lise.
Trouble's here.
Mm-hmm.
Trouble's in the house. And that's what your guides have to say. And it's really kind of funny because you have a very dry guide and he's like, and I'm done. Okay. Usually can get more information than that, but he was pretty much done.
I have spoken.
That's pretty much it. It's pretty much it. I'm done.
Yeah.
I have spoken. Okay. Everybody give a shout out to Allie Rosebrock. She is our resident animal communicator. I've seen a lot of hawks lately, the meaning. You need to be paying attention to some details. And listening. They're like, you need to be listening. And I know it probably doesn't sound like it means anything to a hawk, but they're saying you need to be listening to the details. I feel like you're getting information or something along those lines, and you're just not paying as much attention as you should be because something's missing. You're just missing it. It's right there in front of you, but you're missing it. It's like Like, it's funny. Like they're screaming it at you. You're just.
That's exactly. Hawks are the messengers of the spiritual world.
Is it?
They're trying to bring you a message, and you're.
Jennifer Vaughn. Jennifer Vaughn's funny. She's like, I said good day.
Good day, sir.
I said good day. We're done here. I hope whatever you find, Lisa, let us know what it was, because I don't think anybody that's watched this has ever heard me say.
Here's what they're saying. This is what you're doing. You need to take away the blinders and open up to the. There's a bigger picture that you're missing. Can't see the forest for the trees.
Yep.
That's it. Can't see the forest for the trees. You got to take the blinders off.
What was that? April? That was April. Yeah. I never say somebody's going to find something lost, because I'm notoriously horrible at that. I get a lot of messages that say, where can I find this? And I'm like, shit, I don't know. I can't find my car keys. I don't know. If I can find my phone, I'm good. I have no idea. Can you find my phone? I don't know.
Jennifer, did you ever find that dick for? Good night, Debbie.
Good night, everybody. Oh, good night, Debbie. Let's see.
that was a good one.
Yes, I fell for that hook, line, and sinker. All right.
She dove in with both feet.
Oh.
Don't start none, won't be none.
Okay. All right. Let's see. You won't get me with it twice. I know, Vicky, right? No, I'm still processing videos and stuff for the shamanic apprenticeship. But
they're glad you got it off your forehead, though.
I know, right? You guys had to have caught it the other morning. I kept going. She told me I had a dick for on my forehead, and I'm like,
"What's your dick for?
What's a dick for? Did I get it?" Jeez.
There were 33 people on the live, and 11 showing up as a membership.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it. Oh, come on, fries. I know, right? It was funny.
It was.
A great way to start the morning. Jennifer wants an animal totem.
Well, let's back up to Shiloh first.
Okay. All right.
Please.
All right. Shiloh. Shiloh, how interesting. How interesting. I don't usually give a lot of the huge ones, because most people have, we run the gamut of the whole animal kingdom, right? This is the Bengal Tiger. I feel like you are great at hiding. You're great at this. I'm great today. And on the inside, you could want to rip and throat punch somebody. Okay. So I really feel like you have that going for you, where you have that great face that just says hi to the world. But I need you to know that sometimes you need to be grounding more than you need to be harboring anger. Not so much as, not that you're raging. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is there's sometimes that you just kind of hold on to things a little bit longer than you should. And you just will smile and go along with it. And there's a time to be quiet and there's a time to roar, right? So this is a really great animal totem for you. And by the way, this is a lifelong animal totem. This is something you are going to do and work with your whole entire life. So let's transition from not speaking some of the things of your truth and just going with the flow and become more of who you actually are on the inside. Because as you grow older, I can only see this little spot like this. I can't see very much of who you are other than I get the energy from that little dot. But your energy feels very fresh and very young and very vibrant. And I just feel like you have some blossoming to do. You have a lot of energy that's getting ready to pop. And I think that's great for you. So this tiger is you're learning to temper all that. You're learning to temper it. And as you grow and mature spiritually, you're going to find so much more depth to your journey. With that, how to put it, with that marriage of the two things, being able to speak what you want instead of going with the flow. And I don't think you're a joiner. That's not what I'm saying, but I'm saying there's some things that you're just like, yeah, whatever. It's easier to agree than it is to argue, that kind of thing. So hope that makes sense.
So April Lynn, to answer your question, they don't change out daily. You have several. We all have several animal totems. We have some that stay with us lifelong. We have some that transition in and out of our lives when we have certain things going on in our lives. So they come in when we need them, and they may not ever come back again because we don't need them again once we have learned our lesson. And then we have some that come and go. Like they only come back when we need them. But for the most part, we have 5 to 7 that stay with us all the time, and then we'll have different ones coming and going, or they come in and go. So they're transitional. Some of them, again, they just come and go when you need them in your life. So there you go.
Jennifer Vaughn. I have no idea how you feel about spiders. What I have to say about this is I have a spider, trying to see what kind of spider it is, and I know it has everything to do with the web. They're trying to give me an identification by the web, and it is really detailed, intricate designs on this. And I'm trying to figure out, I don't know the name of the spider. I don't know anything about spiders. It's like it weaves and then it goes back and it pulls things and it creates art in its web. Don't ask me what kind of spider it is. I don't know. But it is all about the recreation of an existing thing and where you make it into yours. Okay. So he loves the pyramid. He loves that pyramid. He's like right slap in the middle of the pyramid again. So they're talking about taking something that everybody looks at.
The energy probably feels good on his back.
Yeah. A writing spider. That sounds right. That sounds right. Orb weavers make intricate webs. I have no idea. It's like almost looks like sacred geometry. It's really, really cool. But it's the thought that goes into it. It's the calculation. It's the thought processes and the creation of new things. So I really feel like this is a transitional spider. This is transitional animal totem for you. And it's going to almost be like the outlay of your life. You're going to pluck all those little strings and the web's going to go away in that transition. And they show me this spider jumping up and down on the web, making a lot of I'm just going to tell you what I have. This is giant spider jumping up and down in the web, attracting other bugs, and bringing others into their energetic field, being like, look at me, I have cookies, follow me. So make sure you're not overextending yourself. It's about creation of new things, new energies coming in for you. I saw her say, why are mine bugs? Why are all mine bugs? It doesn't matter whether they're a bug or they're a buffalo. It really doesn't. There's dynamic messages in both. I don't know why you might, have we done this before, have bugs, but I'm sorry you have bugs. I'm not sorry. I'm just giving you shit because you dick forward me. But no, I don't know. I have no idea. I have no good answer, and I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you I do. Okay. If you have a spider totem, you're not sure if you want to know, and hanging out an awful lot, right? Okay. Okay.
I imagine they have some pretty unusual spiders there that are not as
friendly
as what we have here in the States.
Have you seen where the photo online where they like blanket the fields and shit? Yeah, those horses, they're on their own. I'll be waving from across the field. Mama loves you.
You go out there with a flamethrower.
Oh,
I got to tell you, I ain't a fan of spiders. I'll leave them alone. They leave me alone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love daddy long legs. They're cool. They ain't gonna hurt you. However, did you know that daddy long legs actually have the most toxic venom of all the spiders in the world? They just don't have any fangs to make any damage to humans.
Yeah, dogs aren't.
There's your useless trivia for the day.
The Horseman Spider? Oh, yeah, I have some awesome photos of paddocks filled with webs. Saw a photo of a wolf spider holding a tiny ruby, and I fell in love. You know what that hunter wolf spider is good at, right?
Being left alone.
Yeah, it's being left alone, but their defense mechanism is jumping on you. They jump on their attacker, and I know that from personal experience. My friend, we were living in Florida, and she's like, I got a big spider. It was like this big. And I went, I'm going to get it with a broom. I went in there, and bastard jumped on me. I turned into a 3-year-old girl so quickly. Years and years and years ago. But I mean, all the bitch come out in me, man. We're going to come up with animal trivia now. Gorilla noses are like our fingernail prints, our fingerprints. Each one's different than the others. Really? I didn't know that. Anybody else have any random animal trivia we want to share? It's interesting. I keep them on my camper and love to watch the birds come in and close and have a feed on the bugs. Right?
Yeah, Renee, I imagine the spiders y'all have down there ain't something you want to mess with. Between that and Australia, I don't know that I want to mess with too many of them down there.
No. And we figure Australia is just a country filled with people and a bunch of animals that just are trying to figure out how to eat the people. They're deadly. You were freaked out by the cockroaches that are huge in the south that come out at night. I know they're huge. What are those called?
The palmettos. The palmettos. Yeah, they get about, they can get about that long, like 4 or 5 inches long. Oh, and they fly. And they fly.
I'm loving this. Dog prints are like fingerprints. Elephants walk on their toes. I did not know that. Southern cockroaches can fly. Yeah, that's no joke right there, man. They come right at you. Yeah. I hate killing spiders. They take care. My feet is moving so quickly. Like mosquitoes, I smack my boyfriend off the chair for trying to kill them off the porch. They're my friends. I don't kill anything. Had a huge spider in my house.
Let me clarify on spiders. I won't kill them either unless they leave me no choice, and that's very rare.
Had a huge spider in my house in Hawaii. We used to play chase the table. Chase on the table. No, I wonder what kind of spider was that. I didn't see very many down there. Dragonfly nymphs move in water by expelling water from their butts. This is great. Okay. I don't care for fire ants either.
Yeah.
Justin Vaughn.
Yeah, Justin no kidding, Chris.
Has his giraffe, and it's about always reaching just a little bit more and just a little bit more and just a little bit more, trying and pushing the envelope just a little bit more. New schooling's coming up his way soon. Some new opportunities coming his way. Something new. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. I don't care for fire ants at all. At all.
So the giraffe thing. So I don't remember who you said it was for, but anyways. So you're always reaching with giraffe. I get this. You're always reaching for something, and with giraffes, I know they have a very long tongue, so they're using everything they can to reach as far as they can. So don't be afraid to reach out even further than just, where you can reach with your body. So that was an addition to your.
You weren't supposed to move.
Well, you weren't supposed to. You disturbed him.
I was trying to take a picture of your dog. You melted in the pyramid.
Oh, no. You do not want to mess with moose. Oh, no.
I'm way behind.
I think you would much rather go jump on a grizzly bear than to mess with a goose. Or a moose, rather. A goose either. You don't want to mess with him.
Australian wildlife is out to get you. Those mofos can go back to hell. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're way behind. You are way behind.
When I was younger, one of those bug hotels with the glue inside, a water bug on the floor, and I picked it up with a tissue, and it stuck to my finger. Oh, God. Spiders the size of dinner plates in Australia. Yeah. No, thank you. You could put leashes on those palmettos. Those bugs are so weird. What about potato bugs? Those suckers are ugly, right?
Yeah. I will dispose of potato bugs because they mess with my taters.
Right.
Oh, stop it, Fry.
I'm sorry. I'm just about coming to my end here. I have Sean nearby. Do you have an animal totem for him?
Moose for dessert. Yeah, moose for dessert's great. But you don't want to walk up into a moose. That's a bad day. You're going to have a bad day with a moose.
Renee Lloyd, I have horse. I have the horse for him.
Stink bug, sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot my mic's on.
It's actually it's a black horse, which makes a difference. Horses are the healers of the animal kingdom, and there's going to be some times coming up that you're just going to need someone to be there to hug and cuddle you and make sure you feel happy and comfort you. And that's going to be some of the part of his role, because this is a transitional totem for him. Because the horse is black, it means it's the beginning of a cycle. It's a beginning of some sort of lesson. As they come through the lesson, they change colors from gray, and then when they're almost done, they are a white color. And that's with this particularly with horses. This is a big thing with animal totems for horses. But he is a soothing. He's going to have a moment where he's going to be this soothing energy, a comforter to the family. So that's what I got. Hi, Odin. How are you?
Buddy. Hey, buddy.
We don't do that. I don't have anything. I have
Odin.
Nasty. No. We don't come and burp on the table. I'm fine at being touched by aliens and seance, but not cool if I get bugs tangled in my hair. Hey, I got you, man. I'm there with you there. Don't mess with the Canadian moose. Absolutely. I don't associate with red-tailed. I usually associate with red-tailed hawk. Let's see. You guys, I love moose. You're getting slobber all over me. Mystical Gypsy, I have actually a buffalo for you. Someone that uses all of their resources and has insight. They talk about walking the sacred land. I'm not quite sure what they're talking about. And they're talking about the hair on the buffalo. They're talking about how coarse it can be, but it goes in cycles. So I don't know if you have moments that you feel more standoffish, like, please don't bother me. I just don't need to be bothered. And other times you're like, work, well, okay, I am working. I love you. I do. But I'm here. This is my space. My space. Thank you.
Hey, Lisa, I just messaged you a couple messages. Can you check that for me? Just want you to keep an eye on that for me.
I gotcha. You're fine. It's fine.
Thank you.
Thank you. But I feel like there's other times you're going to be like, come, let me help you. And then other times you're like, just leave me alone. They're talking about that mercurial type of energy. So just make sure when you're in that leave me alone phase that you slow down what you're doing and step back and take a breather and then open back up when you're ready to. They're talking about seasons for you. So it also has to do with downloads and new information coming in. Okay. And with that, you guys, Tatanka. Okay. With that.
Never did that again. I'd be okay with it.
The dog wants something. It's my Cherokee tribe, and yes, I do. Sometimes you are sometimes standoffish. Okay. All right, guys. Oh, I've been on for an hour or so. All right, everybody. I hope we've had some fun, right? Looks like I'm crying. I'm not. What the? Jennifer Vaughn. What the heck, man? How did you even get that to do that? What did you do?
Just went to the animal things and
highlighted everything?
Hit them all. Hit them all.
You're cracking me up. Okay. With that, you guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'll see you Monday morning. I take Sunday mornings off from Coffee Chat. I did take Friday morning off, but I needed that. So I will see you all Monday morning for Coffee Chat. If I don't go live tomorrow, which I might do. Right? You clicked all the animals. You did a good job, man. All right, everybody. If I didn't get to you, I'm super sorry. There's a lot of people on, and my feed just goes like crazy. You just tapped each one of them. I love you. All right, everybody have a great night. Find love. Find light. Find joy. Feel divine because you are. And Mr. Fry.
And may the light be with you always.
All right. Okay, we'll talk to you guys later.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks for coming by.